It's Job Reach coming to you live from the city of Job Reach with the show called Here We Care. That's HAIR We Care. Today's episode, we're going to tell you when to interlock and palm roll. We are also going to tell you when not to interlock and palm roll. So stay tuned. But in the meantime, do me a huge favor. Please click subscribe and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future or current updates. Also, don't forget to hit that notification button so you can get notified by clicking on that bell right next to subscribe. We'll be right back with when and when not to interlock and palm roll. Here we care. Thank you for joining us today. Here is the topic: when to and when not to interlock or palm roll. So there's 3 reasons when and why to interlock and 3 reasons when and why not to interlock. Here they are. Reasons when and why to interlock. 1. If you're just starting your dreads, it's important that you interlock, because a lot of people, if you notice, they complain about the hair taking a while to get knotted or dreaded, especially in the first year. It happened to me also. It really depends on the texture of your hair, but I would say no matter what the texture of your hair is, go right ahead and interlock just to get the process started, to kind of keep everything together. So it will take way longer to get knotted or dreaded if you do not interlock. So go for it. 2, if your dreads are really grown out and haven't been palm rolled in over 4 months, go ahead and interlock. 3, if your hair grows out really fast and you've got really thick hair, go ahead and interlock, but not more than once every 2 months. If you were to interlock more than once every 2 months, you would realize that your hair would start thinning out. And some people are trying to have thick hair or thick dreads. So if you were to interlock more than once every 2 months, you would run into some issues. Now remember, when you interlock, there's also that bumpy finished product you get after the hair starts growing out. So once it's your interlock and the interlock starts growing out from the root, it usually has this bumpy part to your hair. And I'm not sure, but I think most people definitely don't want the hair to have that bumpy part or that bumpy look to it. Even when you feel it, especially, you can feel the bump. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people do not like feeling or knowing that's there. So do not interlock more than once every 2 months to avoid this also. Other than that, those exceptions, please stick to palm rolling or retwisting. Now here is 3 reasons when not to interlock. Don't interlock more than once a month to avoid thinning out your hair or dreads. I just mentioned that in the first 3 reasons. So do not interlock more than once a month to avoid thinning out your hair. So remember, I spoke about interlock once every 2 months, right? In this reasons here, the first reason, do not interlock more than once a month to avoid thinning out your hair. A lot of people love locking because it keeps your hair tight, it keeps it together, and you can go to the gym, you can run around, you can play, you can rough house, and all of that, and the hair it still looks neat. So a lot of people get really addicted to interlocking, so they keep doing it because it stays tighter, it looks more fresh. But you do not want to keep interlocking more than once a month, because for one, it's not healthy for your scalp, it's not healthy for your hair, and of course it thins out your hair really badly, so you don't want that. 2, don't interlock to get your length of your dreads. So a lot of people are looking for their dreads to grow really long, really fast. This is not a technique or a strategy to get long dreads or long hair. Do not interlock for the purpose of trying to get your hair long. This will defeat the purpose. It actually makes your hair shorter, not longer. So even though you may think it looks longer, you may think it looks neater, it actually makes your hair shorter because the process of interlocking actually takes some of your hair in order to interlock your hair. We'll talk more about these in other videos coming up. 3. Don't interlock to hide lint or debris in your hair. So when I say lint or debris, I'm talking about like the stuff that gets caught in your hair, like clothing, pieces of clothing, material from your pillowcase, materials from your pillow, for example. When you're walking on the street, sometimes a fluffy gets blown in your hair, for example. Pollen, cotton. Do not interlock to hide debris. Don't use your hair to cover your hair. Don't use your hair to cover your dreads. Hopefully that's understandable. So don't interlock to hide lint or debris in your hair. There's other ways to do this, and we will talk about this in videos coming up. With that being said, any questions or feedback, please hit me up in the comment section. Don't be shy. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that notification button after subscribing to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any future or current updates. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you, because here we care. Thank you.